Good evening, sports fans, on this late Friday night, February 24th, 2017. I am Pete Wiggins here. Time now for Sports Waterbury, and let's start off at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario, where the Boston Celtics started off the second half of the regular season not the way they wanted to be, as they put up a good effort at the game, but they got outscored 33-20 by the Raptors in the fourth quarter as the Celtics followed the Raptors 107-97. DeMar DeRozan had 43 points in the win for the Raptors, while Isaiah Thomas had 20 points and Alfred and Jay Crowder had 19 points in the loss by the Celtics. Next up for the Celtics, they'll be in Detroit on Sunday night for the date with the Detroit Pistons here. Okay, take a look at some NBA scores here. 36 and 2/10 11 in the third quarter in Denver. Denver Nuggets leading the Brooklyn Nets 98-74. LA Clippers then trailing the San Antonio Spurs 4-2 with 9:44 11 in the first half. Philadelphia 76ers over the Washington Wizards 120-112. Indiana Pacers defeat the Memphis Grizzlies 102-92. Chicago Bulls over the Phoenix Suns 120-121 in overtime. Utah Jazz over the Milwaukee Bucks 109-95. Oklahoma City Thunder over the LA Lakers 110-93. Minnesota Timberwolves over the Dallas Mavericks 97-84. And the Miami Heat over the Atlanta Hawks 108-90. Alright, looking at some NHL scores here. Dallas Stars leading the Arizona Coyotes 3-2, 11:36 left in the third period here. Washington Capitals over the Edmonton Oilers 2-1. Carolina Hurricanes over the Ottawa Senators 3-0 in the knee. Calgary Flames over the Florida Panthers 4-2. Looking at some college basketball scores on a Friday night. Iona 68. Manhattan 44, 2-1 in the second half. 9:59 left in the second half. It's Davidson 65, Dayton 56, California 25, Oregon State 17 with 4:58 left in the first half. Toledo 87 and Central Michigan 66, St. Peter 66, Niagara 53. Fairfield 58, Canisius 55, Manama 77, Siena 73, Oakland 85, Green Bay 72, Oak Browns 80, Dartmouth 75, Princeton 64. Columbia 45, Benton 69, Cornell 66. It's Yale falling, Harvard 77-64. It's Northern Kentucky 90. It's USC 82. Valparaiso 84. Wright State 74. Detroit Mercy 81. Milwaukee 74. And Akron 89. Buffalo 83. The Norton Lancers girls basketball team know their opponents, and they'll be dead to Marauders at non-high school tonight. MIA Division III South preliminary round on Monday night at non-high school at 6:30 p.m. It'll be Northern and Dedham for the right to meet Robert Stevens' alma mater, Hanover Indians on March 1st on Wednesday for the first round. Alright, looking at some sports news on this. Looking at some Major League spring training scores. Boston Red Sox fought the New York Mets 3-2. Baltimore Orioles blanked the Detroit Tigers 2-0. New York Yankees over the Philadelphia Phillies 9-4. San Francisco Giants over the Cincinnati Reds 6-4, and Tampa Bay Rays over the Minnesota Twins 3-1. Okay, look at some sports news here. Kevin Durant and Steve Kerr comment on the ongoing beef between Shaquille O'Neal and JaVale McGee. When the NFL implemented the compulsory draft picks in 1994, the idea was that extra picks would lend a hand to the teams that got outspent in the free agency, which was then new in the league. Less than a minute in the Clippers-Warriors game Thursday night, Draymond Green went at Paul Pierce with some vicious trash talk, and he had the last laugh with Paul Pierce. San Francisco 49ers agreed to a 4-year contract with free agent defensive tackle Earl Mitchell on Friday. The Philadelphia 76ers officially without Australian forward Ben Simmons for the Raiders. The wiki says that accessory of his right foot was not fully healed. The Atlanta Hawks suspend Dennis Schroeder for one game to visa problem as point guard failed to report to the team after spending an all-star break in Germany. Aaron Judge runs the bases after busting a home run in 8 against the Phillies in a spring opener. Chicago Blackhawks Monday move for Thomas Joker can pay comparatively major dividend. Kaz Grasla at the age of 18 won a wild season opening Kevin World Truck Series at race Friday night at Detroit International Speedway, punctured by a huge wreck in the final lap. Rabbit Detroit, Emma and Shepard for Patrick Beverly at the Thursday night line. They do with the Houston Rockets buff. The Cleveland Cavaliers are about to have a backup player making them fall in the laps. Data to beat Florida. Television provide NASCAR with the greatest opportunity. I grew up now to provide its greatest chance of recovery. The NFL's coming in as the first special event in the offseason where the media gets a chance to react to each of the 32 head coaches in one place. Except the Stockton general manager, finally back and all during the midst of a better deal, NBA teams usually declare a victory after trade. North Pelicans expect to waive Amar Caspian report. Linebacker John Rescue will not return to senior at Michigan State and will take a graduate transfer. Palm Beach, Florida. Rory McIlroy took to Twitter on Friday afternoon to send the record straight about it. Round the golf on Sunday with President Donald Trump. UFC GM Valentine will not face an anti-dope in violation of using a nailer. If the Los Angeles Kings fail to make the playoffs, an offense that failed to deliver on a constant basis could be blamed. The Kings will try to jumpstart the offense once more Saturday when they assume the freeway face-off series with the Anaheim Ducks. Knicks draft Rose for Ricky Rubio trade reportedly rejected by the Timberwolves. And that is going to be it for Sports 1 minutes late for February 24th, 2017. I'm pretty sure you have a good night, really good positive attitude, and I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you all have a good night.